Let's take a closer look at Aston Martin's huge Imola update and why it didn't really work like expected. Again, Aston Martin brought a huge update to Imola, which included a long list of parts, similar to McLaren in Miami. Also like McLaren, they concentrated on the floor. So the floor main shape is different, the floor fences and floor edge is optimized, and also the diffuser is upgraded to create more expansion and hence lower pressure underneath the car. At the same time, the engine cover is slimmer to bring more clean air to the back, and the rear suspension covers are updated. Also, the rear corner is improved to generate more downforce. And just like McLaren, to balance this load increase at the back, they brought a new front wing which required a slightly modified nose. Interesting in their update sheet is that every item is aimed at increasing performance and local load. And that seems to be a problem on track. The car is aimed at performance and very peaky. So for the drivers it's hard to drive, as there is always a high risk to snap at the limit. The team still tried to make it more forgiving with this setup, but the problem stayed. In the first two practice sessions, the team got to know the new car. In FP3, Alonso was on a very good lap and close to be the fastest on the hard tires. So there's a lot of performance in the car. But the rear end snapped and he ended up in the wall. The car was quite badly damaged and the mechanics finished the rebuild just 4 minutes before the qualifying. Because the car was rebuilt in a rush, it wasn't perfectly prepared, and because of their time problem, they carried enough fuel for the whole Q1 session. With so much fuel and not the perfect car, Alonso's first time wasn't enough. At his second attempt, with still too much fuel, he got a snap again and drove through the gravel, which damaged the floor again. So in the end, he was at the back of the grid and the team decided to let him start from the pit lane, so they can still make some changes to the car. Since it's hard to overtake in Imola and knowing that he would be in a DRS train anyway, the team decided to use the race as a test, to collect more data about the new package. So it was a weekend to forget for Alonso. For Stroll, however, it went a bit better. He started from 13th position and could work his way forward to 9th position, so he could still get some points for the team. Interesting here was that he could wait with his first pit stop, and this alternative strategy helped him to overtake others. So it looks like there is some good performance in this huge update, but the team needs to understand the package better and they need to concentrate on making the car more drivable. And in general, McLaren's advantage, that their updates always work, is Aston's weakness. Just like last year, their updates don't quite work as expected and they need long time to understand it on track. Maybe their new wind tunnel in Silverstone will help with that soon, because right now they're still sharing the tunnel with the Mercedes works team in Brackley, 10 minutes away from the new Aston Martin factory. So what do you think about Aston Martin's progress? Will they be able to be on the podium soon again? Let me know in the comments below and see you at the next video.